It's a cold day today. It went into the 20s last night, even though we're in mid-May, and it's going to maybe be in the 50s today. So I've been spending the day indoors because it's my day off, and decided to clean up my refrigerator and fridge, which is always a good idea to do. So I found this container of white beans that I cooked up in the crock pot a few months ago in March, and they're frozen solid. So I'm going to put them in some hot water to loosen the edges, then put them in the crock pot and turn it on low and just let them kind of thaw in there and cook. And my goal is to have a very nice soup by dinner. There we are, a few minutes with the container in a slightly larger bowl of hot water, popped right out. I have no idea what I'm going to put in here or what I'm going to do with it, but I have a feeling rosemary and thyme might be involved. Maybe some garlic. I'm going to let these just thaw out in the crock pot. I'm going to put the crock pot on at medium. If it's not moving fast enough, I will move it up to high. Well, it's been a little while. These finally defrosted in here and are cooking up. So I'm going to add some herbs and spices and stuff, what I think would be good. I have a dried spike of rosemary here. I'm just going to put it in like that. Probably will need more. We'll see. I have some of this really good lemon thyme I got from a friend of mine last year. It's thyme with a little bit of a lemon flavor. So I'm going to take this out, put some in my hand like this, and scrunch it a little bit. I notice the smell comes out better if you do a little bit of, I guess, scrunching. Just want to get it powdered a little bit. So I'm going to throw that in there too. I have these type of seasonings are great. The ones that are like sort of complete seasonings. They've got a whole bunch of different flavors. So this is from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to do a couple of sprinkles of this in there too. I'm not adding any salt or pepper into this yet because I haven't tasted it, and these type of seasonings already have quite a bit of salt in them. So I'm going to wait till it's done to see. I let this simmer on low for about an hour or two, and it smells really good. I'm going to put it in the little NutriBullet or whatever blender you have. That's what I have, and give it a taste and see what I need to add. Here it is. I just threw it in my magic bullet and got it pureed down. It smells really good. It tastes really good, except it needs a little bit more excitement. So I'm going to add a little bit more of this. And maybe a little bit more of this thyme. The lemon thyme is really good. And it just kind of squeeze it between my fingers. I'm going to put it on low and let it cook a little bit longer. And when it's ready, I'll have myself some dinner. Now, right now, I'll show you the thickness of the soup as it is at this moment. It's kind of a nice creamy consistency. If you like it a little thicker, you can cook it with the lid of the crock pot off so it'll evaporate a little bit, or you can add some dried potato flakes to it. That thickens stuff up too. I'm going to just let it cook for a little while and see how I feel about it in about an hour or two. I'll either let it cook a little longer or pull out my my dried potatoes. You got to be real careful with those potatoes though. I will put them in just a little bit at a time, like a teaspoon at a time. You don't want to turn this into maybe you do white bean mashed potatoes. So whatever works for you. But this smells really good, and I'm really looking forward to dinner. And here it is done. I did end up adding a little bit of salt and some parsley. Made myself some Texas toast, and I'm going to sit down and have a great dinner. It has been raining and thunderstorming all afternoon, early evening, and I'm really looking forward to finishing up the evening with this comfort food. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying some comfort food and having a beautiful evening at home or wherever you're at. Thank you so much for watching.